do. Just didn't know that you'd want me to. Thought you might be the playing kind. Oh, but time has changed my mind.
Firecrackers sucked.
Yeah, I don't even know why they invited her from the trail.
That's pretty great. Where are you guys from?
Told me I didn't catch on. Till you told
Oregon.
me you thought you
Germany.
was falling. That's when I knew that I'd fallen too. Oh, but ain't I a rambler? Oh, a darn scary sound.
Scary and dangerous.
Yeah.
Like we live in cities and we don't even know nature, so the less you know, the more you fear. And nature is everything. Oh, of course, it can be scary and dangerous, but it's also like beautiful, providing, good for your soul. And I think it's important for everybody to go out in nature. Like everybody relax in nature. It just depends on what type of experience. Like I don't think everybody would relax on the PCT, but just having a walk in the woods or something like that.
So what would be the first step for someone who's very disconnected from nature? What would you prescribe?
I think, yeah, you need to provide different levels of experience according to the fears of the person.
So you would say you would approach it by starting to untie people's fears.
I mean, I would provide an experience that wouldn't trigger fears. Like you can be in nature and not be scared, and if they have a lot of fears, that means that you need to know the person or to provide very different experiences and they can choose.
Yeah.
But I know some people, for example, that are very competitive.
Yeah.
So you can provide something that is fun, like you have different challenges. You need to learn how to light a fire, for example, in nature, and then you need to find your way. Like I put different, geocaching.
Yeah.
That can be a way to
like a
experience
trail
nature.
race.
Yeah, and then you have fun, and you're in nature, and you don't even realize that you're facing your fears. For some other people that are more introspective, you can have a different approach. Like, oh, we're just gonna have an easy walk in the woods and just sit, for example, and you can be like two people. One is describing something and the other is drawing it. And then you show to the other person, oh, that's what I was describing. Like
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Just experience nature in a way that is not triggering your fears directly.
Yeah.
And you create some new memories then. And then nature is not only about fears, because you had other positive experiences and it's balancing. It's like putting water in a glass of Coke, Like the more you put
Diluting
water in
it,
the less it's just Coke.
Dilute the fears.
You dilute the fears. Yeah. Like I'm injured, so I need to listen to my body. Or I'm tired, I want to rest, and people want to continue. It's like, okay, bye-bye. So there are a lot of little moments like that when you choose yourself. Because it's your personal boundaries, like you need to, or just because it's the way you want to enjoy it. And like everybody has a different journey on this hike. Like we don't have the same goals. Like people are more sometimes about the performance, other is more about I want to enjoy it. I want to have a lot of 0 days and stuff.
And social time and go into town and drink.
And everything is okay. It's just you need to know, like, oh, that's how I want to enjoy it. So you have plenty of opportunities, and you need to choose. And every moment like that is, oh, I'm choosing myself, because that's my hike.
Yeah.
And I'm not hiking the hike of someone else. And I want to take that back home and remember that it's the same for life. It's
Live your own life.
live your own life, but it's like, in a way, like, we say that without sometimes fully understand what it means, but it's choose yourself. Even if sometimes it's hard, like on the trail, sometimes it's hard because I want to continue with those people,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I would
live your
myself
truth.
if I do that. So it's just like choose people, but
Yeah.
also choose yourself. Like always choose yourself. You can choose other things at the same time, but always choose yourself.
Live your truth is another way to say it. Hike your own hike. Live your truth. Live your life. Choose yourself. Got this Mondo hole that I'm gonna sew up and hopefully patch. Hopefully it holds.
Oh yeah.
Done. Okay, so now we are stitching, and it's on a funky seam. I'm trying to get it deep enough that it's actually going to hold. And I'm doing a type of knot that tightens it up a little bit and keeps it steady, folding the fabric in on itself so that it is actually double strong and won't tear, hopefully. And then after this, I'm going to patch it with this. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm gonna pass on doing the patch. I feel like the sewing worked. It was a little funky because the pocket integrates right here, and there's a little bit of an overlay on the seam, but I think I did an okay job. This will hold for a while, and if it doesn't, I've got more needle and thread, so we'll just patch until patch and repatch. I'll have to double sew if it starts to tear. We shall see.
Goes to show me hell out of you.
Pair of Olympus 4s by Altra, and they were pretty decent, but I was starting to slip on some of the rocks going down. I'm like, okay, time for new shoes. So I bought a pair of long feet.
Thank you so much.
And they lasted me.
Okay,